Hey, okay, so I wanted to share this because one more thing happened in Dallas and I didn't really say anything about it and I haven't really fully acknowledged it. And so I wanted to share. I left for Dallas Friday, the 10th of July, and I've been a social smoker for since my 20s, right? And I would stop here and there. Like it's not like I didn't consider myself a smoker for many years. And it wasn't until I acknowledged the truth that I was able to stop. And I did a lot of inner work around why I was smoking in the first place because I started smoking again after I had kids. And shame does nothing, right? For me, like the only thing shame does is it really messes with my self-esteem, right? And so I got down to the bottom of why I was smoking in the first place after I had kids. And it really came down to the fact that I couldn't put a boundary and say, like, I need an hour to myself or I need 20 minutes to myself. But if I would go smoke, I would automatically I would go outside. Right. And so there was a boundary. Nobody was bothering it. And that's how I was feeling. Right. Like, so there's like a lot of anxiety involved in that. And it turns into like, I feel like people are bothering me. And it's brings out like this really angry. So anyway, I stopped smoking and for like 4 years, and then last year we went to Portugal. It's Portugal's fault. I'm just kidding. And I picked up smoking again last year, and I part of the reason why I didn't want to put myself out there was because I felt this great shame because I do that, right? Or I was doing it, and every time I thought about quitting, I felt like I smoked more. And and I'm always with my kids. So the Dallas was like an exception. Like I don't normally travel. The first time I stopped smoking, I went to Denver. So I'm recognizing is that I go into these pattern leaps. It's a loop. And I have to break out of that cycle in order for me to make the change like that. And I understood that from the first time I stopped. And then when I finally was like, oh my God, I'm going to Dallas, I thought, like, I feel very self conscious too, like, because it smells, right? It smells so bad. And I feel bad for my friends. I had a friend do a Reiki session, and she's another magical friend. You guys have to meet her. Her name is Paula. We've been friends since high school. And she did a Reiki session on me, and she didn't say anything, but I was like, I felt like she inhaled smoke. Like it was, I don't know, it was weird. It's weird. It makes me not want to hang around people because I smell, right? And I don't even consider like the fact I do consider like okay, focus. So I took the Dallas trip as an opportunity to break the cycle of me smoking. And so Friday morning before my flight, I was oh God. I almost took cigarettes with me. I know I can buy cigarettes over there, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to stop. And so I got on the it was only a 4-hour flight too, so that, it wasn't, but that was the last day I smoked until yesterday before you start clapping. Or just yesterday I had a bottle of wine and I smoked a cigarette, and I'm really pissed at myself because I haven't smoked since the 10th, and I don't want to give it a lot of attention. I do believe that things that you focus on, if you channel your energy there, I feel like I don't want to give this any more life than it already has, right? And so I am mad at myself for yesterday. But then now I'm also realizing that I'm doing a lot. Yes, that's what I was having 4 to 5 cups of coffee a day. I stopped that too. And so like I want to clean. I just want to, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what's I just want to acknowledge the fact that I'm doing it and the fact that, like, just because I smoked a cigarette last night doesn't mean that I'm considering myself a smoker again. I kind of want to be held accountable in a way. And if ever anyone is dealing with an addiction, I hope that this video provides some kind of comfort or some kind of way out of that cycle, right? Because it's that grips you. That grips you. I do a lot of mindset work. I do a lot of inner work. And that nicotine really like gets in your system. It's almost like venom, right? Like it really gets into your the Marvel character, the Black Spider-Man. He's not whatever. You know what I'm talking about. And it was very tricky, and it really embeds into not only your mind but your body. And then it's insane. It's really sticky, and I'm glad that I stopped. I'm gonna give myself grace for yesterday. And oh, that was my point. So I am understanding that I'm going to do content and I want it to be valuable for you. And it's requiring a lot of me to allow myself to be seen like this. And that's sending my nervous system into a panic. And so I don't want to make a video and then have a bottle of wine and smoke some, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to continue making videos. I just have to figure out how to regulate my nervous system better. And so I just thought I would share this with you. I don't want to make this too long, but it's possible. If it's possible to stop, it really is. I'm only a couple of weeks out, so I can't really. But like when I tell you like the amount that I was smoking while the kids were in school, it was pretty much taking up my whole thing. And so I'm gonna start taking care of my body again, and I just wanted to acknowledge that. Thank you for the honor of your time. I wanted to invite you to follow my journey here on YouTube and my eyebrow journey. I thought about coloring it in. I'm not. I think I'm just gonna let this, like, I'm just gonna let it grow out and see what happens. I feel like if I start messing with them, I'm gonna look like Groucho Marx, and I don't know, but thank you for the honor of your time, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.